This is going to be a mission walkthrough for Lucretia My Reflection quest, which takes place right after you fight that big chimera, which you can also pick up the core from it on the ground, and then speak to Myers to basically leave this place.
Close call, that.
But you can.
Now, while I'm not going to show every single minute of footage because there was 80 minutes of it, it is a long quest. To leave this place, you do need to go through this container, which is on the same level as where you fought the chimera. So look for the container doors, and you basically just interact with it to kind of open it and continue along to escape. Inside the container, the only way to exit is going through the top hatch and then basically just jumping so that you can climb out like this. As you've progressed through and done some talking with both Johnny and Myers over here, you will then lead to this point where you have to push this thing over here. The kind of like mission marker will kind of tell you what to do, so you can't entirely get lost. You do have the option of going left or right here. I will say that I went right. I'm actually not sure what happens on left, but I'll show you the pathway for the right-hand side. You can also save your game to experiment with both sides if you want to go ahead and check. So if you do happen to take the right-hand pathway, you'll see here as you get to this hallway, at the end of this hallway, that you can either open up the door if you have the right skill requirements. I was just lacking by 1 point on the force, because you need 20, full 20. I did not have it. And here there is steam, which you will have to turn off. The way to turn this off is quite simple. If you head back the way that you came, you'll see there's all the scaffolding over here. And if you use your hold tab, you can scan here, and you can see there's the little wheel that we need to turn off there. The way I was able to get in through here was actually to just jump on this section here and just climb up, and then you basically crouch through here and you go through there. If you're not able to get up here, you will probably have to go the left path instead. Here's how you just turn it off. You turn that steam off and then go ahead and lead down that steam pathway again, and then it's relatively straightforward up until you get to the elevator and you go with Myers up the elevator to the top of this building. You'll eventually make it to a room at the top of the tower when you go through the door. Quite simple. The quest will guide you through here. It will tell you to restore power, at which point you need to find the big generator over here. And then after you found that and you've spoken to Johnny, you will go to like roughly where the middle of the area is, just by near the door that you enter the building. Interact with this kind of weird drone thing here and pull out this battery module thing, and then go ahead and take it to the generator. I'm going to show you over here just to give you an idea of where to find all the stuff. Go ahead and put it in this thing over here. Nice and easy, and this will turn the lights on, and then you'll speak to Myers and you'll have a lot of story content to go through. This will lead you to having to go to a specific like restaurant. So I'm gonna head over there right now and I'll show you the next puzzle. Once you get to the Capitan Colente restaurant, you'll see that you can't get in, or maybe you can if you have the skill requirements like 24s. Instead, you're going to scan this like wire thing, all these cables, and you're going to follow it up until there where you can see the marker has moved once you've scanned it, right? So to get up there, to get to the location where you can kind of like hot wire the door to open it up, you're going to go up here through the stairs. I'm just going to show you this full pathway because maybe it gets a bit confusing, because at first it was a bit tricky for myself as well. You're going to keep heading up the stairs here. For most part, it's going to give you the yellow line to show you where it is. Oh, man, I'm so tempted. Anyway, up the stairs again, all the way back to this corner here, and then you're just going to jump or climb up here like this. And there is some stuff that you can loot in all this like rubble and crap that's lying on the floor over here. But where you're going is actually going to jump off the railing on the left-hand side here onto this thing, and then go around here, and you'll see there is the little kind of device, the access point that you can change or, you know, fiddle with so that you can open up the door. Now, once you do open up the door will be open, and you'll be looking for a telephone. Yeah, basically a telephone from like the 90s. So immediately jump over the counter, and then you're going to go into the back room here. On your right-hand side, you will see there is this kind of like book cabinet. And if you stand on the edge here and you scan the floor of it as well, you'll be able to move the obstacle. And the telephone is right behind this, right by the door that, like, you know, it leaves into the main room. You should already have the code for this. It's 0931, and this is what Myers gives you. You'll have a story-based phone call, and this will lead you to a park where you basically watch a basketball court. And yeah, and this is going to continue some more story as you wait here. From this point onward, you will be following or driving in the car with Reed, and he'll be taking you to a new location. You're basically going to head all the way back to Myers, and you will fight a ton of people on the way here, so do get ready for that. After Reed and Myers have a chat, you will get a prompt where it says look for optional side gigs just to keep yourself busy, but you will have to wait 2 days for Reed's phone call. You can either use the wait and skip time for 2 days so that you can get this to happen now, though I would personally recommend going ahead and exploring and doing some new gigs and, you know, seeing what this new Dogtown has to offer, because it's quite cool. I enjoy it. Once Reed phones you, the quest will basically swap over into a different one, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.